That right there, guys, is the United States Capitol building. And that sculpture on the top, right here, that is a sculpture of George Washington. All right, peeps, welcome back to the channel. We are out here in the capital of the US, Washington, DC, and we're just making our way to the Mayflower Hotel. We're gonna check out that hotel right now, see what they have to offer. And we're walking right by the Capitol building right now, where the US government and the Senate does their thing. We're just checking out Washington, guys. We're spending about 5 days here, and right now we're heading to a popular hotel called the Mayflower Hotel. We're gonna check that out and see what's up. That's actually close to the White House and the Dupont Circle, which is another great destination for tourists. We're just heading from Union Station, which you would have seen in our previous video. Check that out if you haven't seen it. Link is in the description below. Guys, you see this little one here? Look at her.
Up to no damn
she
good.
Is a menace.
Up to no damn
Guys,
good.
we had her in the stroller right here. She would not, for the life of us, stay in the damn stroller. Oh my gosh. We have a toddler on our hands. Oh man. The climate here in Washington is 6 degrees Celsius right now. Perfect fall climate for Canada, but this is winter for Washington. We're here in Christmas Eve to be exact. You can see all the leaves are off the trees. It's not very busy at all. This is like one of the slow seasons for tourism in the capital, which is also a reason we came at this time. Check it out. So we're walking by the National Gallery of Art here, and they have this unique fountain feature right on the exterior. And they have multiple buildings. So this is a Smithsonian institution, and as you can see on the other side, this is also another building for the Gallery of Art. It's actually open right now. There is so much to do here in Washington, DC. You could come here for a week, 2 weeks, and still have stuff to do. Each of these museums will take minimum of a day to experience. You could be in one museum for like 8 hours, to be honest. Keep that in mind when you come. You can't do everything all in like a 3-day trip. We're only here for 5 days, but we've been here before and we've been to a lot of the Smithsonian institutions, so it does take time. So you gotta split it up in multiple trips if you don't live here, obviously, and you're coming for tourism. Keep that in mind if you do visit. We're gonna continue making our way to the Mayflower Hotel. We're walking by all the Smithsonian institutions right now. So the museums, this one here is the National Gallery of Art, which we just passed. On the other side over here, you have the National Air and Space Museum, which is the most popular Smithsonian, if I'm not mistaken. It's under construction though, and it will be for a couple more years, I believe. A lot of the museums here are under construction, but they still are accessible. And the best thing about them, guys, is they're free. All of them have no admission fees. Quite interesting for Washington, DC, the capital, which has so much tourism. But it just goes to show you that they really want to show off their history and culture here in the capital of the US. You can still come and check it out. They are open. It's just that some of them are under construction. You can see in the distance there is the Washington Monument, which we've already made a video about. So if you haven't seen it, check it out. The link will be in the description down below. Here's a list of some of the museums that we're gonna pass as we go along the stretch. You got the National Gallery Sculpture Garden, the National History Museum, and the American History Museum. Here's some memorials, the Washington Monument, the World War II Memorial, etc. Those are going towards this direction. I'll show you some of them as we come across them. We're walking inside the sculpture garden right now. As you can see, there's a lot of sculptures in here. This is pretty cool. There's a tree over here made of metal, and this is all a part of the National Gallery of Art. In the center, you can see they have an ice skating rink that's being prepared right now. And check out this tree right here. Inside the sculpture garden, they do have a cafe and some washrooms in here, which is pretty nice. It's called the Pavilion Cafe. You can grab a coffee. Over here, they have the entrance to the ice skating rink. You can pick up some skates. Skate rental is $6. The entrance fee is $12 for adults and $10 for children. And this garden just has sculptures lined all around. Check out this one here. It's like a spider. This right here. And check out the archives of the USA. Look at the architecture in this. Very unique. You have another sculpture right here. Very nice, very nice. This here is the Natural History Museum. Another one of the many Smithsonian institutions here in DC. A lot of food trucks outside. This here, guys, is the Internal Revenue Service, the IRS, the head of the tax collecting in the US. And I don't know if you guys can see the imprint on the building. It says taxes are what we pay for a civilized society. We're making our way past the Hamilton Hotel here right now. We are almost at the Mayflower and Dupont Circle. So the Mayflower is about a 5-minute walk from Dupont Circle. Let's go. The one thing I would recommend is Dorothy and I have been walking this whole time. We could have just taken the subway here. It will be like 2 stops, but when you take the subway, it really does take away from the experience and the views. So welcome to the Mayflower, guys. This is what it looks like. Similar to the Willard Hotel, it's very nice. There's a restaurant and bar right here called the Edgar Bar and Kitchen. And check out the chandeliers in this hotel. In 1925, the chandeliers here are out of this world. And check out Christmas trees down here. Mayflower Hotel. You can see it right in the background here. The hotel is beautiful. We just walked around like the lobby area, checked out the bar. It's very unique, very nice. Little Sweet Pea is asleep. She fell asleep on our walk here. Leave a like on this video if you like this type of content. We do appreciate it, and check out one of our videos down in the description below to see more of our content. We have come to the end of our journey. We have made it to Dupont Circle here in Washington, D.C. It's a little bit sparse today because it is Christmas Eve and most people are at home or out in the shopping districts shopping for their last minute Christmas gifts. This is what it looks like. There's a fountain here in the middle with a nice sculpture. Washington, D.C. is a city of sculptures. Thank you guys for staying with us. We will see you in the next video.